What's up, everybody? So I decided to just start recording this because I think it's kind of funny. So I fly out to Cancun this Saturday in the morning, just for spring break trip, with my girlfriend and some other friends. And today I was like, all right, I need to start gathering up what I need to pack and everything. And I did a double check for my passport and stuff. And my passport was not in the spot it was supposed to be. I always keep my passport in my keyboard drawer of my desk. Not really a drawer, but where the keyboard goes, because I don't have a keyboard that goes there. So I always keep the passport just on that platform. I don't really touch it unless I'm traveling. So I was pretty confident it was going to be there, because I haven't used it since I got my new job, which was back in the summer. But yeah, it wasn't there, and I was like, shit. So I flipped my room trying to find it, and literally there's no luck. And I'm a pretty organized guy, so when I lose something, chances are it's probably gone, because I don't really misplace stuff. I'm pretty organized and responsible in that manner. But so I called my old boss. I used to be a peer advisor for study abroad at this community college I went to, and I was like, dude, what do I do in order to go? Because I know there's a way to make it happen, but when I was doing Google searches, it sounded like it was gonna be like $400, $500. But he was like, you need to go to one of the offices that do passports, and since I live in Iowa, obviously there is not a high demand of people here, so I have to travel all the way to Minneapolis to get a passport made the day of. So basically my appointment is in Minneapolis at 11 a.m. And we fly out, we leave that 11 a.m. on Friday, and we leave Saturday morning at 1 a.m. To Chicago, because that's where we're flying out of. So I'm gonna have a long day Friday, but I just ran and printed off the DS64 form and the DS11, which is basically forms, saying you lost your passport, and then also confirming you're a U.S. citizen and stuff to get a new one. And then I also ran to the store and had to get some new passport photos. But I also have to go get a copy of my birth certificate now, which I think I know where to go, but I have to travel all the way back to my birthplace to get that. And then I have to go all the way to my hometown to get the hard copy of it. So there's going to be a lot of running going on these next few days. Currently, it's Tuesday night. So I have some time to get all that done. But I'm going to be in the car for 9 hours on Friday, which is more than that, because I'm going to travel to Chicago. So I'm going to be getting used to the car. Probably listen to some audiobooks or something to make the time go by quick. But yeah, I just figured I'd make a little video of the process. I'll continue recording where I go, but as of now, I reported my passport is stolen, which means they deactivate it. So if I happen to find it tonight or something, tough shit, I have to go get a new one. I think the new one's $195, getting it expedited the day of. Supposedly this place can print them off. This is where they make it. So I'm really hoping, they can't promise they're gonna get me one, but I have some faith. I've known people that have had to do it, so let's hope for the best. But other than that, I got these forms, my passport photos. I think tonight I have to go work out still, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna head and go get all that other good stuff. But yeah, I guess we'll just continue this tomorrow. Peace. Alright, what's up, guys? Got a little update. So I was gonna switch the game plan up. I had that appointment Friday in Minneapolis, but I was like, you know what? Why don't I check out the Chicago office? I was told not to go to the Chicago office first off, because it's supposedly really busy, and I can totally understand why. I like downtown Chicago, all that stuff. So Minneapolis sounded like a good idea. But then I was thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna be in the car for 9 hours on Friday, and we leave that night, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I was like, I'll check out Chicago, see if they have any appointments. If they do, I'll just get a hotel room there, a day early, and then we can fly out in the morning or whatever. So I called up Chicago. I was going to change the appointment, but of course they're booked out the whole week. So basically I'm still sticking with the game plan, the main game plan, which was Minneapolis. Maybe I'll get some audiobooks in or something. But aside from, you know, the update, I also want to mention, like, when you have stressful stuff like this going on in your life, like, don't sweat it more than you need to. Like, obviously, like this, like, not having my passport, I'm gonna stress about that a little bit. Like, that's not something you can be like, oh, you know, fuck it, whatever. But don't let it stress you to the point where it's unhealthy. Like, in my eyes, I am doing all I can to get my new passport. So that should be good enough, you know? Like, I'm not gonna worry about shit I have no control over, and neither should you. Like, you have to kind of look at things from a logical point of view, and it's like, you know, I'm doing all the steps I need to do in order to get the passport. Now, there is a slim chance, you know, I might not get it. That's okay. Like, I did what I could, and that's what you kind of got to realize. A rule Connor's kind of talks to me about is the 3-3-3 rule. So, basically, is this gonna matter in 3 days? You know, if it is, okay, is it gonna matter in 3 weeks? Okay, if it is or isn't, is it gonna matter in 3 months? Chances are most things aren't gonna matter in 3 months. It's not like long term. The one long-term thing out of this whole situation is I'm going to have a great story to tell, you know, when I'm older. Like, oh yeah, my dumb ass, you know, lost my passport or whatever it may be. But I guess, you know, guys, just don't stress. Like, I figured this out, like, a while ago. I used to do a lot of study abroad trips to, like, Brazil and Australia, and I'm putting myself through college without, like, the help of my parents and stuff. And, you know, I work multiple jobs, so I'm doing all I can to get money. And back, like, last year and stuff, when I was getting ready for my trips, like, money was looking kind of scarce. I was like, am I gonna have spending money? Am I gonna have this? So I'd write out all the money that I have planned coming in, and then, like, potential money I can make, like plasma, like donating plasma, which is, you know, like your blood, so you get paid for that. Or, like, is there items I could sell? Like, I sold my PS4, I did plasma. So, like, basically lay out all your options, do all you can with those options, and then just let it be. Like, don't stress about unnecessary shit. Like, this stuff, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, you just gotta laugh at things sometimes. Like, everything kind of happens for a reason, and, you know. All right, everybody. It's about a little past 6:30 on Thursday. We're starting the journey up to Mason City, Iowa. I got some cool shit on the iPod here. I got me some podcasts to listen to, and yeah, we're gonna make that quick. Thank you. Yeah, I got some podcasts. So I'm gonna listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, and I got a couple episodes of that I'm gonna listen to. And then if I get tired of that, I do have an audiobook I've been trying to finish, which is called Influence, The Art of Persuasion. It's pretty dope. You guys should check that out. And, you know, if all that fails, we got plenty of music to listen to. But like I said, I'm gonna kick it off with that podcast. I think I have about like 2.5 hours left of it. Like, I just started it, so that should honestly probably take me close to around the time I get up there. And then tomorrow we will set out for the passport agency. So yeah. Hey everybody, I apologize for the loud wind. It's kind of windy out here. I'm about an hour away from Minneapolis. I am currently listening to a Joe Rogan podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I recommend checking that out. If you want the visual of it, just simply YouTube it. It's on YouTube. Or if you are like me and like to listen to podcasts when you drive, simply just download the podcast for free. Alright, so I left the passport agency. I went in there with all my paperwork. Had to meet with a couple people. This chick Veronica helped me out, and it looks like I'm going to be getting my passport today. I just have to come back between 2 and 3, which is the passport pickup time. And it's like 11 right now, so... Woo! Alright guys, I finally got my passport. So my pickup time was between 2 and 3. I didn't get it till like 3:35. I was like getting really anxious waiting in the lobby. Like I was like, did something go wrong? But no, I finally got it, and I'm heading back to go get ready. So it's like 4:30 now. So yeah, I'll probably be back in Iowa City at 8:30. But I guess some good stuff came out of the equation. You know, I got my passport, obviously. Now my spring break, I gotta hit up Minneapolis for a little bit. And yeah. Alright, what's up guys? I am pretty much done with my drive back home. I got my passport and everything. I just didn't bother to record because I was just trying to hit the road and get going. But yeah, right now I'm at my old apartment, my buddy's house, to pick up my Bose stereo for Cancun. And I'm drinking one of those, I just filled up the second time. I've been drinking one of those like Monster protein energy drinks because I'm about to go work out. Because I literally just feel like a piece of shit from just sitting down all day. Like my ass and my legs and like everything's just like going to sleep and tightening up. And since I do have a flight and all that coming up and still have to drive to Chicago tonight, it's like I need to hit the legs pretty hard. So I'll probably go to the gym for a quick little workout. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So a lot of good came out of the trip. I got to go to see my uncle, which was nice. See my little nephews, or my cousins. And I also got an oil change for my car in order to make the drive. So I got that done. I got to listen to some podcasts, and I got to just kind of cruise and chill. So, I mean, out of the bad incident of losing the passport, a lot of good happened. First time like a government agency like pulled through for me, you know, like I felt good being there. They took care of me, so I really appreciate the people up in Minneapolis. So yeah guys, stay tuned. I'll probably try to record a video in Cancun or something maybe, but yeah.
We some young niggas just trying to make a way. Thank the Lord, drop to my knees and then I pray. I was down bad, but that was